My name is Sean Walker, and I'm the principal at Royse City High School. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to join us online for this special event. As you know, there are many challenges taking place in our world today, but for right now, I want to encourage you to take some time to focus on some really fantastic students here at Royse City High School. The Bowers Beacon Award started in the 2015-16 school year with the focus on recognizing students that have made a profound impact on an educator at Royse City High School. We wanted to be sure that each and every staff member at Royse City High School would be able to select and recognize a student that has been inspirational to them. As the years have gone on and the tradition has grown, it has now become one of the absolute highlights of the school year. When adults get to slow down, look a student in the eye, and let them know that they have profoundly impacted them as an educator, it creates a unique opportunity to allow our students to receive the recognition that they deserve. There are numerous reasons why students are selected, but the easiest explanation I try to share with people is that these students are our why. Why do I come to work each day? Why does the work have meaning? Why will I try harder when things become more difficult? Beacon students are a large part of the why for so many of us at Royse City High School. Again, thank you for joining us for this special event in the lives of our staff and students.
The year was 1975. On December 31st, Craig Bowers came into this world. Little did everyone know that over the next 36 years, Craig would make a huge impact on everyone in his life. Born to Elizabeth and Bobby Bowers, his childhood in Greenville, Texas, was filled with many activities and fun times with family.
As a child, Craig was a little daredevil. Craig liked to do everything as fast as he could, as high as he could. He enjoyed sports, all types of sports. He gave 110% in everything he did.
As the baby of the family, I was the little sister. So with my two older brothers, Craig and Kevin, they were the funniest people in the entire world to me. They could do anything. He could, it could be a stupid look or, just saying a silly word. And as a kid, I just thought there was nobody funnier than my brothers, and including Craig.
At Greenville High School, Craig participated and excelled in many sports.
In sports, he was on the varsity baseball team. He began as a freshman and lettered every year as a freshman through his senior year, and then that was in baseball. In basketball, Craig lettered his junior and senior year.
After high school, Craig attended Texas A&M University at Commerce, where he majored in history. After graduation, he got a teaching job at his alma mater, Greenville High School, where he also coached boys basketball. Craig married the love of his life, Kim Palmore, in July 1999, and his first child, Caden, was born in July 2003, followed by the birth of Caroline in 2005. Craig passed before the birth of his last child, Maddie, born in October 2012.
That he was a Christ follower. He loved the Lord first and foremost, and I think he would be important to know that he was a great husband, a great dad to his children. He was always involved in their activities and their lives as their coaches and their sports that he loved and that they loved also.
First and foremost, Craig enjoyed being involved in his church, his family, being with his wife and kids. That was probably the most enjoyable thing for him.
His next and final stop was at Royse City High School, where he served as an assistant principal alongside Richard Pence from 2007 until 2012.
What I like about him is he was always upbeat, and so, we had a down-to-earth approach as we encountered problems. And, from like the senior prank where there was chickens and Star Wars music and balls running, he approached all those problems with this positive energy of understanding kids are kids.
Each year, the Craig Bowers Memorial Basketball Tournament is held at Royse City High School. And in Greenville, they remember Craig with the Monster Ball Golf Tournament, a sport he loved to play.
Craig liked to golf. Craig loved playing golf, and he loved, a typical Saturday for Craig would be, he really enjoyed coaching his kids in sports and watching his kids play sports. But then he was going to try to squeeze in 9 holes afterwards. You could guarantee you that.
He loved sports. He loved watching sports. He loved playing sports. One of my best memories, I would say, was when the Texas Rangers made the World Series those 2 years in a row. That very first year they made it, Craig was like, oh, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. The Texas Rangers are never going to make the World Series. We got to go.
His life will live on in the lives of all the young people he touched as a teacher, principal, and youth minister.
Everybody thought Craig was their best friend. Like everybody, it didn't matter what role of life they were, where they came from, who they were, it did not matter. Everybody thought Craig was their best friend because that's how he made them feel. He just made everybody feel like they were just as important as the next person, and I loved that about him.
Just to be a good guy, just to take care of people, just to care about people. I know I kind of go back to that, but he cared about you, and you knew it, whether it was a kid, his kids, our kids, the kids at school, the teachers, other people. I mean, he was just a good guy, just inspire you to do better.
She comes up to me and she says, you don't know who I am, but your husband was my 11th grade English teacher in the high school, at Greenville High School. And I mean, he probably taught her maybe 15 years ago, and it's been a while since he taught there. And she said, I'm going to school to be a teacher right now, and he's the reason why I'm going. So he inspired lots of people.
He would definitely encourage his kids to treat each other as they would want to be treated.
Craig will be remembered as someone that daily would shine his light and his love. He is honored as the namesake of the Bowers Beacon Awards.
Proud to have his name on this award. I think this award is about, being that beacon of light, in a dark and ugly world. In school, there's just so much bullying and hatred and competitiveness and, just things like that going on in school these days. And these kids who got this award are kids who inspired their teacher with something.
He lived more in his 36 years and touched more lives in his 36 years than many people do in a full lifetime. And so while it seems like his life was cut short, he packed a lot of life in those 36 years.
You familiar with this?
No, I have no clue what this is.
Well, Mr. Bowers was an administrator with the school system for several years, very well liked. Basically a beacon, of course, is a signal. It's like a light. A lighthouse is a beacon to the ships and stuff. So the Beacon Award winner is something that a staff member picks a student that is basically kind of like a beacon for them. What is, I don't know, don't you do that to me?
Hi, Brenna.
Hi.
Oh, choose you to be my beacon.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Miss! Oh my God!
Congratulations.
Thank you, Miss.
It was a clear choice. So you're here because every year the teachers here get to choose a student who inspires them.
Miss Jones, man, you're gonna make me cry.
And so I just want you to know how important you are. And
Are you about to cry?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I found that in my desk drawer.
Oh my gosh. I'm your beacon.
You're my beacon.
Oh my
I chose
gosh.
you. What's up, man?
This is legendary.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to like get up and give you a handshake.
Dude,
I tried to
give me
make
a hug.
The Beacon Awards is something that we give as teachers. We're asked to select people, individual students who brighten up our day like a beacon. You know what a beacon is, right? Like the beacon of a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, to people who brighten up our days, you know, and just make our day better.
What are you doing? Do you know why you're here?
No.
No? And so what we do is try to pick a student who has been like a light and makes our days better at school and just kind of encourages us and inspires us. And you're my Beacon student.
So I've chosen you for my Beacon Award.
Alright.
You know why?
Why?
You're yourself and you don't try and be anybody else. Don't try and be anybody different. And it's always a pleasure to see you at school. Always a pleasure to shake your hand every single day and just see your face here. And so that's why I've chosen you. I think you are a great student. You're a great addition to Royse City High School, and you do a lot of great things on our campus. So that's why I've chosen you.
You always make sure you know that you're there and you greet me. You always got a smile on your face. But anyway, you're just one of those that when I see you, it just makes my day.
Because you have spent senior year with my kids and me in functional academics, being so awesome and so sweet and bringing joy to our classroom. So, thank you.
There you go. Ta-da!
Thank you.
Absolutely. Congratulations. But it's such a joy to have you in class, and you're a big part of why I keep teaching every day. I'm so proud of you, Hugo.
Thank you, man.
Because you come into a new school and you find new people and you wonder who your superstars are going to be, and there you were. You do a great job, you're interested in learning, you are on top of your game, so thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I look forward to seeing you every day, and last year, every day, you just like, even when I'm having a bad day, you come in and make me feel happy, and I love that you're willing to share your life with me and tell me what's going on, and I just wanted you to know that you're a huge reason why I continue to come to work every day and to pour into my students. And I love you guys.
I love you too. Thank you.
You don't deserve it.
I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
I don't know what to say. Okay.
Okay, love you.
What's more to do?
Make my whole day, make you change my whole perspective on my day. I could be having a rough morning coming in, and let's see you, it's gone. And I want to thank you for that, Alexis. Thank you very much.
this is Kevin Worthy, Superintendent, Royse City ISD. I want to congratulate each of you again on your hard work in school and this well-deserved recognition. I have no doubt that you will continue to have a positive impact wherever you go. I also want to thank each of you for the pride and love that you have for your campus and your teachers. As we've navigated through these unsettling times, just being away from you, our students and staff, has been one of the biggest challenges I've faced in my career. I know it's been hard on you, but I want to thank you for stepping up, facing the challenges, and being that beacon of light that shines so bright over Royse City High School. The amazing Dr. Martin Luther King once said, "The ultimate measure of a man or woman is not where he or she stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he or she stands in times of challenges." I want you to continue to be the positive influence on those you come in contact with and continue to value relationships and continue to make us proud. Go Bulldogs.